Beautiful headset. So my lives will be a lot better. And I got my microphone and I'm learning how to set up my green screen. I wasn't able to fully figure it out, but I'm getting there. So my Christmas present came early. Thank you to my husband. I did want to talk a little bit about what I've been seeing in the market. The competition for buyers is coming back up, even though the supply of homes is slightly more. More buyers are coming in because rates have dropped slightly and are improving the situation. Pair that with aggressive pricing from sellers, and it's becoming a really competitive market in some parts of Los Angeles. It really does depend on your market. So if you are looking in certain areas where maybe there isn't a hot job market, like the competition isn't as much. But if you're interested in buying in metropolitan areas, that's what I've noticed, that's where sellers are getting up to 10 to 20 offers per home. It according to the home being priced correctly and it looking, good. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today. Why it's a great time to sell if you're thinking about selling, or let's say you have a home, it was your first home and you're thinking about upgrading. Now is a very good time. And I'll be over going over some of that now. So as you can see, um, this chart here shows when it was a buyer's market and when it was a seller's market. And you can see during 2004 all the way to about 2011 when it was a good buyer's market. And as you can see, we're over here today. It's still a strong, very strong seller's market. And as I told you, you get a lot of buyers and you usually are going to get a solid qualified buyer based on standards that have come up. With the rates changing, lenders have even gotten more strict on credit requirements. So people that are submitting offers are usually highly qualified and will be able to close your your purchase. So while we're not in the frenzy of 2021, the largest living generation, the millennials, will continue to age into their primary home and buying years, creating a demographic tailwind for the housing market. So that's being said by the chief economist at First American. And really, there's a lot of people that maybe you don't think that people are buying houses right now. They're holding out, but they will buy a house eventually. So that's the thing with Southern California. We don't have more land to build. It's very scarce. We don't have places to actually build, and the building requirements are really strict. So that's also constraining our supply. And that is what's also causing our prices not to go down here in Southern California. Other parts of the region, yes, I've like Arizona and other states, but not where we're at. Rents have also really gone up, and a lot of people that I talk to, like they say you've had your home for a few years. It's also a great time to look into getting approved and see if you could keep your first home. Let's say you refinanced during COVID. The interest rate you received is historically low. So you could probably keep that payment, rent out your house, use the rent to pay for that home, and maybe potentially get the down payment from that first home that you purchased to purchase your next home. So how do you do that? You would look into what's called a HELOC, which is equity home line of credit. That's one way if you want to buy that second home and don't want to sell your first home and start building your real estate investment portfolio. That's another option that you can do. And seeing people move up, it's a great time for that. If you want to buy your second home, you probably have a very low mortgage payment. Maybe what you're paying for your first home, you can't even rent a house for that price. And that's going to continue to happen. So if you guys are thinking of selling your home, the holidays right now is a really good time. Buyers that are thinking about buying right now are very serious buyers, and you will get qualified buyers as well. If there are any questions of any of you thinking of selling your home, please reach out to me. I have a free seller's guide. It has all information of things you can start doing when you have a home. Sometimes you have projects and you're not sure what to work on. That guide can help you. I also have a buyer's guide. So if you're thinking of buying and selling, I could give you a guide for that. What you can be doing just in case you're thinking about it. And let me see. There's a lot of things I want to share with you guys as always. And go ahead and comment and tell me things that you would like to for me to share on this live, and I will share about that. Personally, I just want to share with you guys. I've been working on my commercial training. That's what I've been doing. It has been a little bit of a slower month for me ever since Thanksgiving. So I'm using that time to get organized, using that time to learn about these video recordings, and using the time to learn about commercial real estate. It's a really exciting time. I think a lot of people during COVID, it was a very, very seller aggressive market. I mean, a house would sell literally within hours. I was constantly on the phone dealing with buyers crying because they would submit, let's say, 10 offers and not get their offer accepted. But in the market we're in now, that's a little bit more softer. It's a great time for a buyer because um, sellers are receiving offers and it's very competitive on their side, but they're a lot more understanding. But back in the spring, it was just of 2021. I can't tell you what it was. Very, very aggressive. Very hard for buyers to buy, and sellers were like asking for people's newborn. I can't even tell you. It was just a very uncomfortable situation. Maybe some of you bought your house during 2021 and you know what it was like. So sometimes you compromise just to get a house, and maybe now it's time to get the dream home that you want. Um, so that's also an option. So I'm here for you for all your real estate questions. Interest rates are dropping, and then it's all tied to the consumer index. So things are looking good. If any of your prices are sustaining here in Southern California, if any of you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm here for you. I'm excited and I'm happy. I hope you all have a happy holiday season, and I'll be here next week. And have a great day. Thanks for everything. Take care. Bye bye.